Joke 1. A British World War II pilot is reminiscing before school children about his days in the Air Force. In 1942, he says, the situation was really tough. The Germans had a very strong Air Force. I remember, he continues, one day I was protecting the bombers and suddenly, out of the clouds, these fockers appeared. At this point, several of the children giggle. I looked up and right above me was one of them. I aimed at him and shot him down. They were swarming. I immediately realized that there was another focker behind me. At this instant the girls in the auditorium start to giggle and boys start to laugh. The teacher stands up and says, I think I should point out that Focke-Wulf was the name of the German fighter aircraft. That's true, ma'am, says the pilot, but these fockers were flying Messerschmitts. Joke 2. A team of Swedes and a team of Norwegians are hired one day to put up telephone poles. Their manager explains to them how to drive the poles into the ground and leaves them to their work while he goes off to attend to other business. At the end of the day, he comes back to see what progress has been made. First, he sees that the Norwegian team has put up 15 poles. For a job well done, says he, you are the fastest working team I've ever seen. He turns to where the team of Swedes was working and notices that they have not made nearly as much progress. Yet despite this, they seem to be quite proud of themselves. The manager says to the Swedes, how can it be that you only managed to put up 3 telephone poles? The Norwegians over there set up 5 times as many in the same amount of time, don't you know? A man from the Swedish team responds, well, ja, sure, they did, but look at how far the tops of theirs are sticking out of the ground. Joke 3. The dean of women at an exclusive all-girls school was lecturing her students on sexual morality. We live today in very difficult times for young people. In moments of temptation, she said, ask yourself just one question. Is an hour of pleasure worth a lifetime of shame? A young woman rose in the back of the room and said, excuse me, but how do you make it last an hour? Joke 4. A Canadian man loses his wife. He goes to the stonemason and asks for a tombstone that says rest in peace. A couple days before the funeral, he comes to check on the stone and sees that it says rest in peace. Sorry, he says to the mason, but I meant peace with an A. On the eve of the funeral, the mason shows the widower the corrected version of the stone. I've done it with the A, he says. Upon the stone is inscribed, rest in peace, eh? If you like this video, put a like and subscribe to the channel.